Good morning, gentlemen. My name is Sergeant Freder Munoz with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, Violent Crimes Unit, specifically the GRIT Unit, Gunshot Response Investigation Team. Approximately 7:25 this morning, deputies responded to the 22700 block of Northwest Lake Drive in regards to an in-progress call for service. Deputies learned that a 25-year-old male has sustained a single gunshot wound. Once he arrived on location, he entered the premises of his employment where he asked for help. A co-worker of his rendered aid, and once EMS arrived on scene, this individual was life-flighted to a nearby hospital with a critical condition. He's currently undergoing surgery. We don't know exactly where the incident took place, where the shooting took place. We don't have a suspect currently identified at this moment. Our detectives are on scene trying to identify any potential suspects. Currently, we're interviewing any potential witnesses at this location, which is his place of employment.
How difficult was this making your investigation?
Well, we currently have to identify where the shooting actually took place. It did not take place at this location. We just know the employee arrived here with the gunshot wound. So we're going to have to work it backwards and try to identify where this actually happened and go from there.
You know how many shots were fired?
We know that the vehicle sustained 2 gunshots. Our victim sustained a single gunshot wound. That's what we have at the moment.
Where was the shot?
We know upper area of his body. Don't know exactly where. We just know that he's in critical condition at the moment and undergoing surgery.
Have you guys traced to his home yet or anything?
Not yet, no.
He didn't say whether or not this happened on the freeway?
We're currently speaking with witnesses, the co-workers. We're not quite sure if he made any statements prior to being life-flighted. We just know when we arrived on location, law enforcement, he was unresponsive.
Any idea how many people, employees, fellow employees of his were here when he arrived?
Not quite sure. We know for a fact that there's at least 2. We don't know how many more were actually present when he arrived on scene.
And has the bullet been recovered?
Don't know. He's currently undergoing surgery as we speak.
Okay.
And this is where he works, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
And is he like 35-year-old male?
25 years old, Hispanic male.
25?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At what time did he show up here?
Approximately 7:25 this morning.
Who made the phone call?
We know it's the co-workers that made the phone call. Yes.
Any surveillance?
The premises does have video surveillance footage. We don't know for certain if it's actually working at the moment. We're in the process of trying to recover any potential video.
Any idea how long he's worked here?
No idea. No, not yet.
I know you started off with the location and the time. Could I just get that again? What time you guys recalled and what location?
We know this individual arrived on location at 7:25 this morning, and that's the 22700 block of Northwest Lake Drive.
Does he have any next of kin or
Don't know at the moment. We're working with his employer, his manager, to identify whether he has a spouse or family members.
Can you possibly describe this area, what we mostly find around here, or what type of area this is?
This is more of a commercial area. We don't see any activity as such in the area, so we're under the impression this is possibly a road rage incident, but we can't validate that at this moment.
¿Puede hablar en español?
Sí.
¿Puede decirnos un poco sobre lo que pasó?
Sí, esta mañana aproximadamente a las 7:25 de la mañana, investigadores respondieron al 22700 cuadra de Northwest Lake Drive de un disparo. El individuo, la víctima, un hispano de 25 años, llegó a su lugar de empleo con una bala en la parte arriba de su cuerpo. Cuando entró al lugar de su trabajo, le pidió ayuda a sus compañeros, llamaron a la EMS y fue que lo llevaron para el hospital y están en situación crítica en este momento.
¿Se sabe si llegó solo el hombre?
Sabemos que llegó solo. No sé, obviamente, si antes de eso estaba con alguien más, pero cuando llegó acá a su lugar de trabajo estaba solo.
¿En ese momento está en el hospital?
Está en el hospital, está en estatus crítica y está en cirugía en este momento.
¿Era un hombre hispano?
Hispano, 25 años. Sí.
¿Su nombre?
Yo soy Sargento Freder Munoz.
Can you talk about what kind of business this is that he works at?
You know?
We don't.
I'm not quite sure what it is. I know it's a commercial business, but I'm not quite sure what the business is.
Okay. I think it stands for International Furniture Distributors, but if you don't know for sure.
No, I
was
don't
just
know for
curious,
certain.
Like
Yeah.
what he does for a living.
Not quite sure. Yeah. We're gathering that information at the moment.
I guess we don't have any idea how long
He's been
he
employed
had
here.
been shot before he got here. how
No,
long it
no
took
idea.
to
But
get here.
considering where the gunshot wound's at, he wouldn't have been responsive for a long period of time. We're under the impression he probably struck an artery or such. I'm not a doctor, but that's what we believe at the moment.
I'm just curious how close he was to work for him to just come straight here instead of to a hospital, or if he was able to drive himself, why did he come here? I guess it was the closest place he knew for help.
Potentially can't actually validate that at the moment, but yeah, but given where the gunshot wound was at, we believe he was fairly close to this location.
You want to say anything to folks in the community?
If anybody's out there that was a witness to this shooting incident, please give us a call, 713-221-6000. I mean, obviously this happened in the early hours during work commute, so we know there's witnesses out there that might have seen this. Please give us a call. This is an individual that obviously has family members that want to know and want some clarity as to what occurred. So if they can give us a call, it'd be greatly appreciated and helpful.
In case there are any witnesses, can you give a description of the injured person's vehicle? What kind of car is that?
It is a late model gray color Chevy Malibu, and that's what we have at the moment.
And is the gunshot in the window? Can you say where else the car was shot?
It's in the back left quarter panel, 2 gunshots. Do we know exactly where?
There's going to be one behind or underneath the passenger side mirror, and then one in the back window.
Okay. Okay. So when we have one gunshot to the back passenger window, and the second one, I'm sorry.
It's going to be front passenger underneath the rearview mirror.
Okay, front passenger near the rear view mirror.
Okay, so that bullet wouldn't be recoverable then. That's the one I was asking about earlier, not the one that would be inside the victim, but
Right.
the bullet from the second shot, if it wound up in the vehicle and was able to be recovered.
Potentially, we have a crime scene here on location, so we're going to do our due diligence to attempt to recover any potential evidence.
Your name again?
Sergeant Freder Munoz, Harris County Sheriff's Office, Violent Crimes Unit. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. You guys have a good one.
Thank you.